everybody, it's Cindy with Cindy's Creations. Happy Friday, and hope everybody's had a great day today. If you see that live button up there, you've caught me live. If not, hashtag replay in the comments so I know you stopped by to say hey to me and let me know what you think about my craft we're going to do tonight. But let me know how you are and how things are, or if you have any news or all that good stuff, so we can get to chatting and start with our project today. It's not going to take me, oops, sorry. It's not going to take me about 15-20 minutes maybe to make this tonight, but I just wanted to come on and craft. Hi, Ann. Good evening. Hey, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Even if you're a silent watcher, that's fine. I know that you're here. Hi, Jason. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, everybody. Are you staying warm? How much snow did you get? Hi, Mel. We've got, I think, about 5 inches, I think. It's still, hi, Nancy. I think we've got a little bit of snow flurries, kind of the flurries coming down later, or earlier this afternoon, I think. Hi, Pat. Hi, Amanda. Hi, yes, everybody today. My nose is starting to run. Hi, Laurie. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for saying hi to everybody. Hi, Chris. We're going to be using this stencil tonight. This, oh, I don't know why that's black on the back. Okay, hi, everybody. We're not going to use do the top one. This is Many Have Eaten Here, But They Haven't Died. I'm not using that one. Hi, Alice. Expecting some snow tonight. I think we're done. My husband said the roads were clear today, this afternoon. Well, he didn't go out either, but they look like they were okay. It got in the mid-40s today, so things are starting to melt a little bit. Hi, Wanda. And they played, oh, nice. I'm so glad that he could go outside. Pat, that's good information. I appreciate you letting us know. Hi, Kathleen. Anyway, and my medications are ready at CVS, but they texted me twice, said, you got to pick them up today. I said, I'm picking them up today. Hi, Rita. I'm not going out. So I called them, kind of gave them a little piece of my mind that you don't tell me that I have to get them today. And I told them I'll be there tomorrow. Hi, Rita. Hi, Karen. So anyway, we're going to use the bottom. It says, welcome to our kitchen. So we're going to be putting that on this board. Hi, Karen. Stand that down there at the bottom first. Hi, Crafty Ladybug with Lynn. How are you? We're going to use this. It's kind of big. See, like that. I don't know. I got it at Hobby Lobby a long time ago. Hi, Lisa. And I painted it because there was something in there, so I painted it. And I painted it using Dixie Belle buttercream. So it's not white. It's kind of like an off-white in here, which I thought was good. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, everybody. And we're going to wax it because I just painted it. So we're going to have to wax it first. So we're going to do this tonight. Like I said, it's not going to take me very long to do. But I wanted to say hi to everybody. I wanted to say hello. Although I was on yesterday. This is Chalkology paste. This is from Chalk Couture, and I want to use black. And I already distressed the frame a little bit. So I wanted to let you guys see that. So how is everybody doing? And I wanted to show you, I made these last night. I put a tutorial out on my page. And this morning I did another tutorial. Hi, Gail, when I took it out. So here's this lace panel. It's so pretty and it's so flexible. I mean, goodness. So I wanted to show you that. And I'm hoping to do another craft soon and use this one. It looks like you're in a garden. You're glad I came on? Good. And this one is another one that I did. It's just got leaves and little flowers. I'll do it this way so you can see. Hi, Carlene. How are you? Thank you, Gail. So anyway, I'm going to use this on something soon. You could put it around a bottle. Like if you're doing a And it meets here too. It's made so it'll meet here on the end. So it'll meet. Aren't they pretty? So I'm going to use that on a bottle, I think, pretty soon. I think that'd be good. Hi, Stacy. All right, since I just painted this, we're going to put some wax on. Hi, Becky. I'm going to use this, but I don't think I should use that. Let's get a paper towel, because we could do that. How is everybody today? Since I just painted this, you really need to wax, because otherwise the, I have 5 inches of snow. You want it? If I could ship it somewhere, I would. Hi, Mary. So we're going to put some wax on here because I just freshly painted it. Hi, Donna. Hey, Vicki. Just a little bit. Sometimes I wax, sometimes I don't. But the ones that I don't, it pulls the paint back up. Hi, Bonnie. So we're just going to put a little bit on here. Hi, Rhonda. Thank you, Mary. I don't know what's going on. It looks like it's taking my paint off, but that's okay. Hi, Gloria. It's going to look distressed, but that's okay. Yes, 8 inches. I don't think we're supposed to get any more. But I'm just concerned about the roads tomorrow. I do need to go out and get my medications, but my husband said not to go in the morning. Hi, Karen. So I'm like, well, okay, I'll wait till the afternoon. Hi, Pat. It's not like I need them. I mean, I have some, but... Okay, I think we're good. Hi, Imogene. So here's our surface. It's not perfect, but that's okay. Hi, Diana. It's not perfect, but it's okay. My husband's watching the one of the bowl games, football, college bowl games. Hi, Sue. With Texas Longhorns and Ohio State or something. So I'm like, I'm going to come in here and craft. You're still getting snow? I don't want any more. A little more. Oh, really? We're not supposed to get any more. I did cut this, so let me peel it off. Okay. I'm going to have to fuzz it some because it's brand new. Hi, Shirley. I've been wanting a sign for my kitchen. I don't know where I'm going to hang it. I'll find somewhere. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for spreading me out there in the Facebook world. Good evening. Okay, I'm 94 away from 11,000. Hi, Holly. 94. I've grown since yesterday. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. Okay, these, if you're not familiar with these are silk screen transfers. They're sticky. So you want to make sure. Hi, Ravinda. Hi, Grace. We have 5 inches. Hi, Gail. Yeah, isn't that great? I'm so excited. I want to get to 11,000. You know, you always have that goal, right? Thank you, Gail. I mean, it's just a number, I know, but it's just a number. But you know, we as creators always want to have a goal. Hi, Sandy. I think we're good. I hope it doesn't peel my paint up. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know where all these people are coming from, but that's great. Hi, Jamie. I hope I'll get it someday, right? Hi, Kathy. Okay, so let's try to get this on even and, you know, all that good stuff. Sorry, look at the top of my head for a minute. How are you, Sandy? Hi, Doris. Okay, I'm going to put it on here and you guys can tell me what you think. I'm not good at getting them even. Thank you. Okay. And it just came right back off. Wow. That didn't stick at all. You need a kitchen sign? That didn't stick at all, which I don't know if that's good or bad. So I'll try it again. Trying to get it so it looks even. Hi, Lady T. It just fell right off, didn't it? Thank you, Vicky. Well, maybe that's a good sign, right? Okay. I think it's pretty good. That was funny. Whoops, fell right off. I think it's pretty good. What do you think? It's good to me. Hi, Sue. So is everybody staying warm and all that good stuff and safe? Now, I'm just using my squeegee to make sure there's no bubbles in here. Hi, Nana. Looks good to you? Okay. Well, anyway, that's good because I know that it's not gonna come off. So I've been creating today, like I said, I made my lace. Well, I finished it. So this is one of them. That's one of them. They're the modeling paste. And this is the other one. The lacy molds. Those are just hopped on. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this. Hi, Crafty Basket Case, how are you? Hi, Maureen. If you're not familiar, excuse me, if you're not familiar with chalk paste, it's a wet paste. It's water soluble. Can't even say that word. I got some on my thumb here. Hi, Cindy. But anyway, it can be washed off, but or scraped off, but I don't really want to do it. Aren't they pretty? Okay, let's do it. So I'm getting some paste on my squeegee. Hi, darling. Well, let's hope this works. I always get scared that it's going to bleed or something. So all you're doing is putting it on and then you're taking it off. The excess off. I need a little bit more. Now when you get down to this side, you don't want to, you just got some molds? Good. You can't type? That's okay. I have the same problem sometimes. But anyway, you're just going to you really need to go over the silkscreen area, so you don't need to do the whole green area. Oh, I can, but I already did it. I could. I caught that too late. I did it too late. Okay. Sorry. Hi, Joanne. Need a little bit more. Well, I hope this doesn't bleed. It's a chance I'm going to take, I guess, right? Hi, Barb. Okay. Let's see. Keep my fingers crossed. Yay. Okay, let me find a place to hang this because I'm going to have to take it and wash it. Let me move that up there. Hi, Nita. Okay, I hope that stays there. Hi, Karen. Welcome to our kitchen. This is what I'm making, Barb. I hope it's even. I don't know. You love the peel and reveal? So do I. Isn't that cool? I guess I could have held it up to show you better. Let me close this up because this will dry out if you don't keep it covered. And let me dry this. Thank you. So I don't have to put my fingers in it. I'm so glad it came out. Oh my goodness. I don't care for magnolia as much as I do. I do it. I use them. But I don't do it as much because I don't think they stick good. You love the sign, Margie? Thank you. Now we could leave it as is, or I have a few butterfly rub-on transfers we could put on there. Vintage designs and dashes. Hi, how are you? Thank you for being here. I was going to make this dry because I don't want to put my hand in it. But that was a good idea to make the whisk a different color. I wish I would have saw that before it was done. I did it. I did it. So simple. I don't know how far back to go to get it all in there. Like this. Hi, Pam. And not too bad. I don't think it's too far off. I think it's pretty good. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't off too much. Hi, Rose. And who else am I missing? Thank you for all the hearts. So, well, that just fell. So let me show you something. Maybe we don't want anything on here. Maybe we just want to leave it as is. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Janice. Now, I don't know. Maybe we want to leave it, but I've got some butterflies that if we wanted to maybe put in the corner. Oops. No, yay. I got a couple of butterflies. Hi, Denise. These are rub-on transfers. I'll leave it. Thank you for sprinkling. And that just fell down. Let me grab it. My thing fell down. This one's really not sticking. I must have really got that good. Hi, Janice. Okay. I'm going to try sticking it again because it fell on the floor. Good evening. You love my kitchen sign. Well, cool. I may just leave it like this and not put anything else on there. What do you guys think? Hi, Mona. Nay, okay, we're going to leave it as is. I'm always thinking of other things to put on it, but it doesn't have to be, right? I'm just going to leave it as is then. You guys think it looks good? Welcome to our kitchen. Back and forth. I'm crazy. Thank you, Janice. That would have been cute to make the whisk a different color. Perfect, like, okay, we're just going to leave it as is then. As is. You guys got it. Thank you, Mona. So it only took me 20 minutes to make this. Isn't that neat? These transfers are easy to use, and it's very quick. Thank you, Margie. We'll leave it as is then. It's got a hanger on the back. It came with that. Without anything, okay, as is. And it also has two of these sawtooth hangers in the back, so you don't have to use it from this. You can just put two nails and hang it up. But you could do these. Hi, Mare. You could use any color you want to, far as the paste goes. You too, Cynthia. Thank you. So you could use different colors. Thank you, Sandra. Hi, Mayor. So this could hang in your kitchen. It says, welcome to our kitchen. Now, if you don't want to do the word our and you were single, there's a word my, and you could put the word my in here instead. Welcome to my kitchen instead of our kitchen. Thank you. But if your kitchen's a different color, this kind of would go. A wood spoon or fork. I do somewhere. That probably would be good, like one on each side. Hi, Joy. You like it like this, though? But if your kitchen is, paint the frame a different color. I mean, there's a ton of different ways that you could do this by putting different colors. Paint the frame white and use dark inside. You could paint the blue. You can paint any color you want. But I think it's good. I like the black and white. Actually, it's not white. I used buttercream on here. Hi, Clifton's Crafty Casa. How are you? Jeannie, right? Am I wrong? I'm trying to remember names of pages. But this is a Chalk Couture transfer, and I got the board surface from Hobby Lobby long time ago, and we just painted it. Dixie Belle, let me move this. Dixie Belle buttercream is what I used. Smaller transfer, I don't know that they have any smaller ones that I've seen. But anyway, buttercream is what I used for the background. So it's not white, it's kind of an off-white, but it looks good. Like that. Hi, Jan. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me tonight. I appreciate that. I know it's kind of a quick, thank you, Barb. I know it's kind of a quick craft, but I just wanted to say hi and spend a little bit of time with you. And so here we go. Welcome to our kitchen. Have a great evening, everybody. I guess I'll go sit with my husband and watch some football, but I'll probably just, hi, Bobby. I'll probably just be on my phone surfing. Yeah, stay safe, everybody. We did get about 5 inches of snow. It's already melted off of our driveway and our sidewalk coming to the front door. I'll be going out tomorrow afternoon because it's supposed to refreeze tonight. So I don't want to go out in the morning because it's probably going to be slippery. But I'll go out in the afternoon, pick up my medicines, and come back home. Have a great evening. I appreciate you being here. My heart's going to work? Probably not. That's probably in the way. There we go. Have a great evening. I appreciate you, and I love everybody, and I will see you guys tomorrow sometime. You take care. Bye-bye.